we keep having conversations about trans bathrooms or no trans bathrooms, or Sexyy Red, let her be free and do the things she's doing, or no, actually we need to stop her because she's bad for children. So yeah, is it fair to say that Sexyy Red's impact on the culture or on pop culture is not necessarily a net positive? Yeah, that's fair to say. We can objectively make that case, and we can make that case about several different things. But I think that case has been exhaustively made. And again, because it's so evident, it's easy to see. What's not as easy to see, and the point that I don't think is more readily made often when we have these conversations, or when people within social media land has the conversation about the ways that pop culture is declining, is our participation in it, right? And how we've contributed to creating a world or curating a world where that sort of behavior and carrying on, like my granny would say, like that sort of carrying on was permissible. What within us continued to perpetuate that sort of behavior? Because she has a mama. That girl has a mom and a family and a community that sees this lewdness and bad behavior and has amped it up. And not only have they amped it up, but the community at large has amped it up. And you can't tell me that everybody within the community that has continued to amplify these, and I don't want to be very clear, it's not just about her specifically, but behaviors that mirror that. People, the only reason they are as large as they are is because, one, corporations push them, but they push them because they recognize that we incentivize bad behaviors. So the question truly is more than, oh, how do we get her off? Or how do we stop all these bad things? Or what legislation do we need to put in place? That's fine, and that has its just due. But what's most important is, how do I turn the camera onto myself, right? Or how do I turn the judgment, the book, whatever you want to say, how do I turn it inward and recognize where I've contributed to this? And maybe you haven't contributed to it to the extent that you're bumping the music, or you're looking at the content, or you're, consuming it personally or turning it on. But maybe you've contributed by your apathy with the children that are, or within the communities that are. Maybe you've contributed by your laziness and you're turning it off altogether and not contributing to different things in pop culture or different things within culture that people can consume. Does that make sense, right? So like I can talk all day about bad music, but if I'm not a musician myself and am not making good music, then, thanks for your opinion, but whatever, right? Or, so you could just go on and on. So I guess my point is, turn the lens inward and look at the ways we as a collective and as individuals have perpetuated these bad behaviors and have made pursuit of morality an unpopular thing. Because now we all want to pretend like morality is so subjective that we can't just objectively say things are bad. No. And even out of fear of offense, I have fear of offense right now, and I'll be willing to say it because it's time to just be honest and say, no, these things can objectively be bad. And also, I am doing my part to contribute to the things that I believe are